Oh, it's been a long time since I went live. Hi guys, hey. I didn't know if anybody was gonna get on. It's been a long time since I've went live. Hi Lynette. Checking her. Got a pizza in the oven. Hi Katie, hi Monica. I know it's like been, I figured I would get on live. You guys know about my mom and everything. I'm dealing with all that. Today has not been a good day. Need extra prayers. She's done like a 360 today, going backwards. I went down for a couple hours. I knew what you meant. It's okay. I went down for a couple hours this morning. She's not at all today. I did wake her up and was trying to get her up because the nurse said that she's not been alert at all today. She hasn't eaten anything. They've tried to get her up. And then I had said to her, like, hey, I was trying to wake her up. I said, hey, wake up, I only could stay so long today. I'm not going to be here tomorrow because it's my birthday. And the boys, they get out of school at 11:30 tomorrow. And originally, my birthday, I was actually, this weekend, my mom was actually supposed to be coming here today, actually, and staying until Sunday because I was supposed to be going out of town for my birthday tomorrow with my cousin. Obviously, that's not going to happen now since her having that accident and breaking her pelvic bone. They decided not to do surgery. They decided to just do physical therapy in the hospital. But yesterday, they did bring the physical therapy in, I want to say about like 1 or 2 o'clock. The most they could do was get her to actually sit up. She was screaming in a lot of pain. She's in a lot of pain. But yesterday she wasn't really like fully alert yesterday, but she was like awake. And when she was awake, she was able to talk. Today, she's not alert at all. She's not awake. When I had told her, tomorrow's my birthday, tomorrow's my birthday, she looked at me. She like finally opened her eyes. She looked at me and she said, I didn't know it was your birthday. So that made me kind of sad and was a little alarming because it seems like she's kind of going backwards. And they said they couldn't do physical therapy today if she's not alert. They said because it's not going to be safe if she's not. I'm going to set you guys down. I'm cooking a pizza for me and Lakin. The other two just went. Lakin made a milkshake and I just leaned into it. Yeah, and then I'm just like really tired. I've been, the first day when this all happened, Tuesday, I was at work and my sister-in-law messaged me like, hey, call me, it's important. And when I did, she had actually found my mom. My mom had she fell off her electric scooter. And I guess when she was coming back home, somebody actually saw her and they helped her get into her apartment. Thankfully, she has a downstairs apartment. And then they called my sister-in-law and said, it was actually my sister-in-law's sister that saw my mom. And she stopped and she helped her and she called her and said, hey, she's in a lot of pain. Like, she's saying she fell off her scooter. Maybe you can go over there and check on her. Because I guess my mom had an accident on herself. And when she got there and found my mom couldn't even move off the couch. She said she was screaming and crying in pain. And she knew something was wrong. So she called an ambulance and then she called me. First day, she was awake. She was awake the day that it happened. And then she was even awake when I left. I was there, this hospital, they ended up transferring her to a bigger hospital that's like an hour and a half away. So that's what I've been doing, going back and forth for the last now 3 days. And I took the rest of this week off of work because I just don't want her to be down there by herself, and I feel really bad, especially if she's not alert and awake. I just feel really bad, you guys. And I don't know, I'm kind of getting sad and a little worried about her, just because when I saw her, when I went in there today, she didn't look good. She didn't look like herself. She literally looked like my grandma when my grandma was, right before my grandma passed. She looked a lot like her. And when I did wake her up, she couldn't really talk, and she just wasn't coherent at all. I asked her, do you know what today is? She said Thursday, and then she just kind of looked at me like she didn't get the time or nothing. All of that was good. She didn't have a stroke or anything. And then as far as her pain today, I mean, she hasn't been alert to say if she's in pain. I know they got her on rounds of, you know, she's on schedule meds and all of that. So she's getting that, but she hasn't been awake today to like say how her pain is. And then tomorrow, I'm probably not going to go down there tomorrow since the boys get out of school at like 11:30. So I'm probably not going to go. And I'm the only one that's able to go down there. So I'm sitting here and I'm thinking, this is not how I wanted to spend my birthday. And I'm really debating if I want to go. And then obviously, you guys, it's an hour and a half away. That's a lot of gas. It's a lot of money eating down there. So, and then I feel like I miss the kids. And then when, oh, I hope so. I don't know. That's what I'm hoping. Because that's what I updated my sister-in-law and told her, like, today she's just not, it's like she's went backwards. She's not even alert. And the only day she was really alert was the day that it happened. She was in a lot of pain, but she was talking and she was herself. And then yesterday she wasn't 100% like with it. But I know the nurse yesterday said she was a little alarmed because when they had been asking her stuff, she didn't really know what was going on and really couldn't answer. But she would like say stuff, but she was kind of in and out of sleep. Yeah, I hope that's what it is. I think I'm just more sad that I'm going to be 34 tomorrow. This might be the first birthday. My mom doesn't tell me happy birthday or waking up to like a nice big long birthday post. I'm her only daughter. I'm the only girl. And I think I just got really sad when she didn't realize tomorrow was my birthday. That like kind of scared me, you guys. I'm trying not to cry. I'm trying to hold it together. Hold on, our pizza's done. I made a pizza for just me and Lake in here. And I think that's what just made me sad. The whole drive home, I was just like, oh, hopefully, I was like, I'm praying that it's just, you know, the medicine that got her. But here's the thing that worries me too is the doctor said they're giving her a couple days to try with physical therapy. Sorry with this lighting too. Trying to find a way to prop you guys. Wanna say hi? He's gonna take off. But anyways, the doctor said yesterday when they came in, when she was kind of with it, they were talking to her, telling her the plan, like, okay, you can't go home because you can't walk and you live alone. So the goal is to get you back walking. So then you can't go home. So the ortho decided not to do surgery. They said they decided no surgery. She could just try physical therapy in the hospital because it did break in 3 places, but they said I guess it didn't separate bad enough where they could get by without doing surgery. And they just didn't think, they thought surgery would she would probably not do good with the surgery. With everything that's going on, you guys know she just had surgery last Wednesday because they thought she had cervical cancer. Thank God that result came back yesterday. She does not. Those scans were clear. They said no cancer. I said thank God, because I couldn't imagine it would have been cancer on top of this that happened to her. You know, that was scary enough dealing with that. And then she goes and has this accident. Now she's in an even harder situation. Yeah. I've heard of that. Some of the medication making them like hallucinate. And so medicine that she's on gabapentin, I think scheduled every 4 hours, which that's a medication that she already takes. My mom has neuropathy in her feet. And then she has like some back pain. So that's like a medication she's already taken for a while. But then they gave her Tylenol, Zeta, and then her order says Oxy for the pain as needed. And today she hasn't gotten any Oxy because she hasn't been awake. But I know they've been just doing all of her other, she's diabetic, all her other meds, they've been, you know, pushing the way that they're supposed to. And her sugar's been really, really high. And that might be because she hasn't eaten anything and she might be a little dehydrated because they've been trying to wake her up to drink. I'm just hoping and praying. I was like, this is not how I wanted to spend my birthday. And yesterday, actually, when she was awake for one point, she had said, I'm sorry I ruined your birthday. And I said, no, you know, you didn't ruin my birthday. I'd rather you be okay and still with us than, you know, something worse happening. Thank you. I appreciate that. I have a list of everything. We have, I have her My Chart. I'm the one that actually created her My Chart a long time ago because my mom's stubborn. And when stuff was going on with her, she wasn't telling us. So I created her My Chart and I can get into it. So I can see everything. I see all the doctor's notes. And I've been talking to the nurse because obviously my mom can't tell me what's going on. And I had asked her something, I think before she got moved to a permanent room yesterday. I asked her, she had told me she had got moved and she thought she had got moved out of their emergency room at that hospital. And she thought she was on a whole different floor and she hadn't been moved at all. So I was like, okay, I'm just going to communicate with, you know, the doctor and the nurse directly just to make sure everything that's going on. Her nurse today that she had, I did really like her when I was there. She was like, oh, happy early birthday. You know, she said, hopefully mom's like just tired and needs all the rest today after everything that went on. She might just be super tired and needs all that sleep. I said, I hope so. I said, I hope she can tell me happy birthday tomorrow. It'll be sad. That's something else that my sister-in-law said, Jenny. Hey, Kia, she said to stay on top of it and like monitor like what they're giving to make sure that they're not just like keeping her like, you know, out of it. Because it's like at the same time, if she's not coherent and with it, she can't do physical therapy. And if she can't do physical therapy, she can't go home. They said she's going to have to go to rehab. And if her state, how she is today, I'm just like, it's not looking good because the doctor said only a couple days. So I'm thinking like Monday. But she couldn't get no physical therapy today. She was not with it at all. Oh, okay. So yeah, I'm going to be like more proactive. I'm actually, it's 4:39 here. Probably like in the next hour, I'm going to try to call my mom, see if she's awake. I know, I don't think she knew what I was saying when I was there, but I told her, I'll try to call you later. Just, because I left there about 1 o'clock. I figured I would call down at like 5 something. And if I can't get a hold of her, I'm going to call and speak to the nurse there and see what's going on. Thank you. Thank you for the birthday wishes and for the prayers for my mom as well. Oh, first thing I've eaten today. I haven't eaten anything. I'm really not hungry, probably just because I have a lot going on in my mind. So Lakem was like, Mom, I'm kind of hungry a little bit. I feel like they come home, they're starving. And I thought about it. I was like, you know what? Actually, it's almost 5 o'clock and I haven't eaten anything today. But other than that, I think for the most part, I'm doing okay. Oh, I got to tell you guys, this was sad. And I think this is what made me even more sad. When Take It Samir got off the bus, they got off the bus about 40 minutes ago. As soon as I opened the door, Samir, he said, where's grandma? He tried to say, where's grandma? And I was like, she's still in the hospital. I didn't think he really understood or knew what was going on, but I guess foolish of me to underestimate him. And then he wanted my phone to look at pictures of her and then he went and sat on the stairs. And Lakin came down. He's like, why is Samir crying? Why is he sad? And I said, what? And he said, he's looking at pictures of grandma and crying. Oh, it made me cry. That was sad. Then he kept saying, go hospital. And I said, you can't go. Unfortunately, because of, they said the end of flu and COVID season, they won't let anybody under 18 up there. That made me so sad. I definitely started crying. And then I was sitting here and it made me even more sad. It makes you just see how much kids pay attention and we underestimate them and what they're capable of and what they're aware of. Poor Samir, I was just shocked. I didn't really expect that he would know what was going on. No, you're right. That's definitely what I'm going to do. I'm just because especially like if they're still pushing all the meds and if she's just not waking up, it's like we don't even know if she's in pain. Does she really need, is she at that same level? Because like yesterday when she was awake, you could tell she was in pain and even just like to move or shift. And like I said, they did attempt physical therapy, came and met with her yesterday after the doctor ordered it. And she was screaming and she was saying her pain was at a 9 yesterday. And yesterday she was a little feisty. I told her before I left, I said, don't be mean to them up here. I said, be nice. And she said, I am. I'm not going to be. And when it was just crazy to walk in. And then today she was just not with it at all. I was not expecting that. I thought like for sure, I didn't think she was going to be like sitting up, like smiling, enjoy. But I didn't expect to walk in and her be out of it completely. Oh, it is, Delilah. Thank you. It really is. It makes me sad for them. No, she's not answering her phone because she was not alert. Like I know my niece has been calling her because when I got there and looked at my mom's phone, so many people were trying to check on her, and I talked to like one of her close friends. I was like, unfortunately, she's not alert today, so I wouldn't even bother calling her the rest of the day. And I saw my poor niece probably called her like all last night. And after she got out of school, she had like 10 missed FaceTimes from my niece. And I know my niece, she loves my mom to death. And she had said, I hope grandma gets better so she can play with us. But I hope and it sucks that they can't go see her because I know that would, if she's coherent and alert, I know that would make her feel better too, seeing all her grandkids and everything. I told the boys, I said, I think tomorrow maybe we'll, make some cards, make something nice for her. So when I go back up there, I can take some stuff for her and she can have some stuff in there. Thank you. I appreciate that. The prayers and the birthday wishes. And I was trying to figure out like some digital cards or something. But I'm not sure. I haven't really messed with that to have, because other people have like asked to send her some cards. Yeah, that's scary. Thank you. Thank you, Jerry. And happy early birthday. Oh, that's Serena. I always forget. Serena, thank you. Happy early birthday to you. You're a March birthday as well. So tomorrow it's my birthday, and then 2 of my cousins, we were all born the same day. Their birthdays are tomorrow as well. I even asked my mom, I said that to her too. I was like, tomorrow is Friday. I was like, what's on Friday? And she said no. I was like, oh, okay. I said, there's 3 birthdays tomorrow. 3 very important people to you. Their birthday is tomorrow. And she was like, and then she went back to sleep. Thank you, girl. Thank you. My birthday plans now dependent on honestly, I'm not in the mood to do anything. I probably in the morning, I got some free coupons for like my free Starbucks. I think when the boys go to school, I'm probably going to go get my coffee, my free coffee. I was thinking about maybe getting a pedicure just to do something and not sit around and be like down and be, kind of be in a funk. Do something to kind of make me feel more positive and not be all sad about it being my birthday and my mom in the hospital and all of that. That's not going to make me feel any better. So I'm just trying to think positive, keep praying. It is a must. Last year I went and got all my free stuff. I went to Sephora, got my free stuff. I went to Starbucks. I got lunch from Jimmy John's. Like 5 other places. I spent the whole day. I had the whole day. The boys were in school. What day was my birthday? I think it was a Thursday last year. Yeah, because this year it's on a Friday. I spent the whole day just using all my free birthday coupons. I had so much stuff. So tomorrow in the morning, that's probably what I'm going to do, just to lift my spirits up some, get my free coffee. And I'm still debating. I know my brother and sister-in-law said if I wanted to, they would keep the boys. So like I can go down and see my mom. But I was like, if she's still like that, I don't know if I want to see her like that on my birthday. You know? I don't want to go there if she's not alert. I think it's just going to make me, turn that off. It's going to just make me kind of more sad than anything. When I came home with all that stuff that day when they got out of school, Lakin was like, you got all this stuff free for your birthday? He's like, I want some free stuff for my birthday. How'd you do that? I said, the apps. You got to sign up for the rewards. All those accounts, you can get a bunch of free stuff. Today's the first day I did something with myself, too. Oh, you know why? Because before I left to go see my mom, my license expired tomorrow. So I went to the DMV, so I had to do something with myself. And the girl, we were laughing because she said some people take that picture very serious. And then when I got out into my car, here in Illinois, they just print it on a paper, you know, you get your temporary. I looked at the picture, it doesn't look anything like me. And my cousin said that when she renewed her license last month, hers doesn't look anything like her either. She said it's weird. I was like, it looks like there's a filter on me. It's weird. But the picture's also in black and white, too. On the temporary, it's in black and white. So, I don't know. It was super weird. But I figured I would get on here, just say hi to you guys. Obviously, a lot going on. The downside is I have like 4 videos filmed that I haven't even touched editing. And depending, you know, we'll see how this weekend goes. The thing with me, sometimes I need to do stuff just to like stay busy and not be down, because I can kind of sit in a funk and I don't want to do that. So maybe this weekend I'll work on something. So if you see like me post a video, it's because I was trying to take my mind off of things and not just sit in a funk at home and eat stress eat, because I tend to do that. I don't want to do that because I've been doing really good with not eating crazy. One day at a time, for sure. But really, yeah, I'm just trying to hold it together. You guys, I'm trying my best. I appreciate your guys' prayers. A lot of you guys have said so many nice, sweet things, so many messages, comments. I know I haven't replied. I think even on here it was hard to reply to everybody, but thank you guys. And I know if my mom was coherent, she would love to read all of your guys' messages. She always likes to see, and she's always so impressed. She's like, they really, like, you have a really good following of people that are, you know, good, genuine, sweet people. And I'm really blessed because I know a lot of people don't always have that experience, you know, being on YouTube or Facebook or anything. And I've never really had a negative experience. I've always had everybody kind of come behind me and be positive all the time. So I'm very fortunate and thankful that, you know, I have people like that support me. And you guys are always just so kind and uplifting. And I feel like a lot of times I'm always giving you guys advice and trying to hype you up. And I don't take my own advice. And then you guys kind of remind me like, hey, you know, you are just doing just as good as what you try to tell everybody else. Yes. Praying for a fast recovery. I'm hoping tomorrow's a new day. It's a better day. Hoping, you know, she just gets all that rest that she needs and she wakes up tomorrow and she's, you know, back to herself mentally, at least. You know, obviously I know she's not going to be jumping and skipping and walking, but I really, really would like to see her be able to be alert and be able to try physical therapy and make some progress. And we had that conversation, me and my brother, when we were down there with her. Even this happened Tuesday before they even transferred her. I had told her once we found out, you know, she had broke something, which I had assumed when I heard her in the background when I was on the phone with my sister-in-law. I said, it sounds like she broke something, the pain. I've never heard my mom cry or scream like that. But we had told her, you know, hey, if you have surgery, there's a good chance you might have to go to rehab. And she didn't like it. she was not happy about it. And the first thing she thought was nursing home. You're not going to put me in a nursing home. And I said, we're not putting you in a nursing home. But, rehab, especially if she would have had to have had surgery, I said, that's going to be a lot on you, You're 64, you're dealing with several health issues, so you're not going to just bounce back. Your recovery is not going to be as simple as if it was me that fell and broke something, But I'm really thinking rehab's probably definitely a strong it's probably going to happen. She's going to have to go to rehab before she can go home. And I even told her, because she looked at me and said about coming here with me, but I said, I can't lift you, especially if you can't walk. That's just, I don't want to do that too. I would be no help. I would only make it worse. And here with the kids, I don't want the boys to see her like that either. That would, especially like Samir, that would scare him to death to see her like that. And she said she understood. She was sad about it, but I said, sometimes, we got to do things that we don't like, but unfortunately you broke something, and if therapy doesn't go good, you're unfortunately going to have to do rehab. I just hope, she can get it together these next couple of days and at least make some progress. Because they said if she could do some progress, I think there's a possibility, at least if they can get her to the point of using a walker, she could go home with home health, could come in. So prayers, you guys. All the prayers you can get, send them my way, because we could use them. My mom could use them. But I just want to get on here, say hi, just update you guys. Thank you guys for all the prayers, all the well wishes, and just thinking about me and my family during such a hard time. The birthday wishes, I appreciate that. Unfortunately, I'm not going to have the best birthday, but I'm going to make the best of it. At least I'll be with the kids, and I'm here. I'm waking up another day. I'm trying to just be positive and be grateful. Because I always say there's always someone that has it much worse than what I'm going through. So I try to just take it and appreciate the small things. Even if it feels like you're being dealt a horrible hand and everything is falling apart, there's always some positive in it somewhere, But I'm going to get off here because I'm going to probably actually call and check on her and see how things are going. And probably ask about medicine, like what they've given her today. Hey, do we need to cut back on some stuff to get her to wake up? Because I want physical therapy to at least be able to try with her. They can't if she's, in a coma-like state where she's not waking up and not alert. But I'll check in with you guys. If you guys follow me on Facebook, I'll share updates on there. I've been trying to update you guys on here as well, whether it's just like the community page post. I'll do my best to share, let you guys know how she's doing, how I'm doing, and I'm sure tomorrow I'll probably do like a birthday post for myself, and all of your guys' well wishes and happy birthdays will make me feel good. But I'm going to get off here. I hope you guys have a good night, and stay beautiful, stay blessed. Bye, guys.